In this lesson, we are going to learn more about the strings. So as we know earlier, a string is a collection of Unicode characters, that is, the letters, the 26 characters including the small case and uppercase letters. And also we can include symbols in this, as well as numbers. So if we have to create a string, like it's Python, and let's print the string with S as apostrophe S, and let's run our program, and whoa, we get an error. So the error is the invalid syntax, and you can see we have an arrow that here is the error. So let's see in our code that you can see that it has a color of string, but S Python has a color of variable, which means S Python are treated as individuals, that is a variable, and it is stored as a string. So if you look at it, the string starts here and ends here, but there we have extra quote here. So this is not interpreted as a string. So if you want to include the apostrophe S including the single quotes, you need to use either a escape character, which escapes the character preceding this, like in this case, this is an illegal character inside of single quotes, which is escaped by this backslash. And we can also not do so with using double quotes. In this situation, we can use double quotes and it will run fine. We can, as I told you earlier, we can use a backslash code, use backslash and side of single quotes, enter, we have a spot on the same result. So you can use either the escape character or the appropriate opposite quotes to escape any character that is illegal in that quotes. So in this situation, we created a single line string. So what if we want a multi-line string? Like we have learn Python. So we want this to be in a new line and then in this to be in the new line. We can do so using either triple quotes, triple single, or triple double quotes. So you can see I inserted 3 single quotes, and if I enter, you can see this is in 2 lines, and if I run the code, you can see learn Python in 2 new lines. And it does not matter, you can obviously you can use double quotes or single quotes, but use them as triples. And now let's look at how can we do that using double quotes. So learn Python, so we want here to be a new line gap. So here you insert a backslash code, that is a backslash and n. So this means a backslash n means a new line, which is equivalent to a new line means a string with new line space. So if we run the program, you can see we have the same result as we did when we created a multi-line string. So a backslash code is followed by a backslash and the code. The n means the new line. We can also use other backslash codes like t, which means tab space. If we run the program, it will have a good amount of space between the words. So these are the backslash codes and how to create multi-line codes. Except these, we can also use the escape key, like the escape and then enter, which will not raise any error. As you can see, if we remove the escape, it will raise an error. You can see it will raise an error that the EOL while scanning list string literal. That is a syntax error that we need to. There is a empty line there, so you can just use the escape character, and you can see it's now a completed string. So you can run that, and there we go. We don't have any errors there, but you can notice that this is concatenated with this, which I mean that learn is followed by Python without any space or even the new line. As you can see here, learn and Python are in separate lines, but it is printed learn and Python in the same line. You can do that using this, and if you run, you will have a space, but you will not have a space of the new line. So make sure that if you want to create multi-line strings, use triple quotes or the backslash quote. So as you can see, if you want to concatenate a string, means you want to add a string to another string, you can do that using string one. Let's create another string and call it learn. So you can see in the print, you can concatenate these two strings using the plus operator. So you can see the string one, that is the learn, plus the string Python. So if we run the program, we will have learn Python. As you can see, this has no space in the last after the end, and this has no space in the L. So if we enter space here and run again, we'll have learn Python here. Oh, sorry, we need space before the P here. Now let's run this and we'll have learn Python. So you can see this is called string concatenation, means we are adding a string to another string. Okay, so this is what we have done for strings, the basics of strings. In the next lesson, we will learn about the string slicing, means how can we print just the YT or the P or the last letter of the Python using slicing and indexing. Hope to see you there.